Experience is the best teacher. This is a very popular saying, but would you believe me if I told you that this is not true? Experience is not the best teacher. As a matter of fact, experience is not even a teacher, much less being the best teacher. Are you surprised? I know you might be, but hold on a minute. Let me break it down. The reason why people say that experience is the best teacher is because experience is the strongest way information gets impressed upon our mind compared to all the other channels through which we get information. We get information into our mind through our five senses: what we see, hear, feel, taste, and touch. And that is how we get information into our mind. But of all these channels, experience is the strongest of all. Think about it. If someone tries to describe to you with words and pictures how a roasted chicken tastes like, you really cannot know exactly how a roasted chicken tastes like until you taste it yourself. And this is the simple reason why people say experience is the best teacher, because experience is the strongest way information gets impressed upon our mind. But to continue to think that experience is a teacher would hide the true identity of what experience really is. So when anyone tells me experience is the best teacher, I look at it as a figure of speech and not reality, because in reality, experience is not a teacher. Experience is a language, because it moves information from point A to point B and gets a feedback, which is the basic purpose of a language. The basic purpose of a language is for communication, is to move information from point A to point B and get a feedback. That is what experience does. Experience moves information from our environment into our mind. It creates an impression, and then we call it a teacher. It's not a teacher, it's a language. When we begin to see it as a language, we can then begin to separate ourselves from our experiences. You are not your experience, and your experience is not you. Your experiences don't define you. It is just a language. But the question is, do you get the message? And we can then begin to ask the question, if experience is not a teacher, then who is teaching? God teaches. The devil teaches. Who is teaching you?